Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and thank you for joining another scene for Living World of Darkness. Excuse me, Rage Across the Amazon.
You
Um,
just wanted to say living world of garbage.
Almost, yeah.
That was brilliant. I wish you'd said that. Okay, sorry. Continue.
Our scene finds us just fresh from the fight circle that started out with just four Garu. Turned out to be a pretty big one. Eric finally knocked out for the first time in a long while. Um, though he doesn't seem too phased by it. It is what it is. People can't be perfect every day. So, um, hats off to Decimates. So, yeah. Um, as he's walking away from the group, he had called Talate to follow him. Um, he seems to most likely have some things on his mind. He did mention that he wanted to talk to her again later on from the last time they talked to her. So he's basically making his way um, towards the direction that Decimates had pointed to find Olaf. But on the way there, he's going to take Talate with him. And he waits for her to catch up alongside him. And he actually has the sack of talents graciously given to him from Blessed by Eshi, which he is very, 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 very appreciative of. He has it slung over his shoulder, and he doesn't seem to be too worse for wear. Just kind of bloody. There's blood down his chest and on in his beard and everything like that, but it doesn't seem to bother him.
And well, Latin being pretty small, will actually have to half run to catch up with him properly, and is definitely has to walk at a faster pace. Just keep up with his pace, and but she'll do her best, and she won't say a word. Search also seems to be going a lot through her mind, but mainly he is the higher ranking Garou, so she wouldn't dare to actually just ask him what's up or what's wrong.
hmm And as they're walking, it's a few steps before he actually says anything. After he realizes they're pretty much in step. The only thing is, since obviously she's shorter, she has to use a little bit more um, movement to kind of keep up with him. But he's not walking too crazily fast. He's not too much in a rush, so it shouldn't be too much of a hassle for her. And um, he'll kind of look over at her, look down, meeting her gaze. It's not like a threatening gaze; it's just more like a casual conversation gaze. And he'll speak up. So since the last time I saw you, have you made any headway into finding information out about the legendary realm?
I have looked up several theurges, and some of them could tell me a little things about the Umbra and everything, but I'm still trying to find one here who may have been there before or may know more about it specifically.
Huh.
So I'm sorry, Raya, I've not come as far as I ought to be.
Hmm. It's no matter. I probably can make the search much easier for you. If you really want to know, you could probably go ask Rosfire as much as I did. Um, he had told me some information about the realm, and I can tell you about it later if you want. But he told me about some of the things that we should probably expect. Well, at least regarding my challenge, some things to keep in mind, and what we're going to be dealing with most likely. And considering that the legendary realm is basically set as a set story run on repeat, it's a fairly good chance that we're going to be running into a Zame. Are you familiar with that?
I have no clue whether she would be. That's Wormlore, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Eh, no, I guess. I mean, she has Wormlore too, so. So she slowly nods. She says, "Yes, I've heard the name drop in regard to Russia, but I don't know where Russia is."
Mm-hmm. Well, think of think of a Zame as a huge fucking dragon. Are you familiar with what a dragon is?
They said when we went into the caves a couple of days ago that the Macaulay that were there kind of looked like dinosaurs or dragons.
Think of like a dinosaur, like a T-Rex with wings that could breathe fire, except for the fire is like radiation.
Now she looks confused. What
um,
is a T-Rex?
mm, have you seen like like a typical lizard?
Yes.
Think of that, but as mm, big as a house, if not more, two-story house. Um, very short front arms, very big jaws, many teeth, very powerful creature, and then imagine that with wings and poisonous fire.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically, if I remember correctly, almost they're like very high-ranking worm creatures, very powerful spawns of very very powerful. What's the word? Damn it. Commanders. We'll just say commanders of the worm. Like the different
Mm-hmm.
aspects. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I need to study. I really do.
Yes.
So, and considering that the only way to get out of the legendary realm is for one to have a heroic journey or to die. Unfortunately, the only people that could die are the ones not from that realm. Everything else in there just kind of, like I said, runs on repeat.
Mhm.
But
So we get out if we die as well.
apparently, I
Oh,
mean, what does it matter after we die? We're dead, you know?
fair.
But we can't influence the things that happen within the realm. We could nudge it in certain directions a little bit, change small actions that happen, change up scenarios some, but the end result is always the same.
And do you know this story that is being played? Do you know the details? Do you know the end?
Fist of Frost is a legendary Getafenris and a Metis who led his pack against the one of the Zame that was terrorizing um, Scandinavia. And in order to have the power to destroy this Zame, his Theurge, Fist of Frost's Theurge, frozen ocean, bound the spirit of winter into Fist of Frost's claws. basically giving him his deed name.
Right.
That deed name was bestowed upon him posthumously, though, after he had died.
Right.
So, needless to say, Fist of Frost and his pack were able to kill the Zeme, but the cost of binding the spirit of winter into his claws, the pack had to forfeit their life to do so.
Yes.
So, when we go there, if you decide to still go, and if the Den Father gives me permission, gives you permission, we'll have to enter the legendary realm through Moonbridge that will take us to the Fimbulwinter Kingdom.
Hmm.
Basically, you should appreciate this. It's basically an Iceland. So it should be like a mini vacation, sorta. The only thing is that there's mythical creatures and denizens there that could try to attack us. Things we've probably never seen and only ever heard of in stories and the like.
So a small vacation with surprises.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And apparently, we don't have to search too hard because the legendary realm provides what the whoever is looking for, whatever you're looking for, the legendary realm provides.
Okay.
So the thing is that the nature of the challenge is that I have to cleanse Fist of Frost. The thing is, the task is given to me by a Ragabash, an Elder Ragabash, not an Elder Ragabash, but my Elder. She's Adrin, I think, or Athra, one of the two, and or Adrin, excuse me. And since she's a Ragabash, that can mean anything. That means I could have, literally try to, literally try to cleanse him, or I could try to cleanse the story in a sense by preserving it, or something else, which I'm not exactly clear on.
And do you have someone in your pack who is capable of sensing worm?
Yes,
Okay. Because that sounds like it might be important.
yes. So my plan is to come across Fist of Frost in his pack. I'm going to
Hmm.
introduce myself, let him know who I am and what I'm there for, and that I wish to join him in his pack in the battle with this Zeme. We'll see how the fight goes, and if there's anything that seems like is very obvious that could be changed, we change it. But just the fact we're there kind of changes everything, you know? I don't expect this to be too complicated, but it is a Ragabash task, so who knows? But
Hmm.
I'm also going to ask him, Fist of Frost, to hopefully bestow something on me, to give me something to prove, you know, that one, he was in his right mind, one, just to kind of prove without a doubt that he was not overtaken by the worm, that, that the story lives on. Because the thing about the Fimbulwinter Kingdom, like, it's cold, it's desolate, it's harsh. Stories go there because they are forgotten.
Hmm.
So I think the thing is here is basically help the story be remembered. And if I can come back with something that's with irrefutable proof that that happened, then I think we'll be all right.
especially since you have 2 galliards in your pack, right?
Right. So, and if I can't have the galliards there, then if as long as I'm given something to prove what happened, and with the word of my pack and somebody else not in my pack, I think we'll be good to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So the only thing is like I said, just getting the approval from the Den Father, and if you still want to go, knowing that most likely we will have to fight this creature. Now, I don't, to be honest with you, I don't expect you to get in there per se. Like I would rather you kind of stay near the frozen ocean and provide support when needed.
Do you think I'm weak?
Basically, no. My caveat is if you feel like you could.
Okay, that's a fail.
My caveat is if you feel that you can get in there and take advantage of a situation to do so, but use your best judgment.
Very well.
I told your sister, I don't plan on anybody to perish. My full intent is for you to come back with all 10 fingers and toes, like I told her, and your webbing, apparently. I told her all that because she made a big deal about that. So I don't want to come back to a very angry Tapisa.
You will always come back to a very angry Tapisa.
And he kind of winks at her and smiles. So, Matt, I'm going to ask you again. Do you still want to go?
I have a condition.
Mm-hmm. Is this on top of the condition of telling you about Getafender's history?
Yes.
Okay.
I want you to play punch face with me. Now.
And he kind of stops, and he almost seems kind of caught off guard that she asked that. Like he was expecting something totally different. Um, and he the sack over his shoulder kind of slips off his shoulder, and he takes the other hand and rakes his hair back so it kind of slicks behind the back of his head. And despite for despite all the blood and stuff on his face, he gives her a curious glance, and he smiles. Well, who am I to say no to a request like that? What kind of cat offenders would I be if I denied that kind of request? All right,
She will
I'll play
not
punch
answer
face with
that.
you.
For all purposes, she's not gonna answer that.
All right, deal. I'll play punch face with you.
Okay.
So you want to do it right here?
Yes. Unless you prefer to do it somewhere where less people are walking.
I mean,
She kind of looks
it does.
around. There's not really a lot going
Yeah,
on.
it doesn't really matter. Here, there, anywhere, we're fine. Any place to get down is a good place. So, he'll find a tree. He'll go and drop the sack of talons. Excuse me, talons. Um, at the base of the tree, and with the heel of his boot, he'll kind of draw a circle. He kind of guesstimates a good amount of size, and
She
once
is.
he's finished, he'll just kind of stand in the circle.
She'll go stand in a circle as well, but before she is like making herself ready to get well probably one hit KO'd. She'll look at his face and just points at his nose and the blood around it. Do you still require healing?
No, it's fine. It reset.
Okay.
Thank Gaia for her healing.
Mhm.
And he'll um, he'll adopt a shoulder wide stance, and he'll put up his hands and wait for her to do the same.
And she will. Shaking her legs and her body just a little bit to just, loosen up the muscles a little bit. Like she's seen uh, fighters do. She's not a fighter herself, and you can clearly see that.
Mhm. Well, we already know Eric's gonna go first because Spirit of the Fray. So
Yeah,
might as
it's
well.
like.
I forgot about that. So
Go on.
so yeah, he'll step up to her, and he's kind of crouched a little bit, kind of like how you see boxers do. I mean,
Hmm.
she is a little bit shorter, or well, much shorter than him, so he kind of has to do so. Um, so yeah, he'll come up and he'll start with a simple punch, and he has two successes.
Hmm.
Do you want to dodge?
Nope. She's taking it.
Okay. So punching. Blah blah blah. I think it's just strength.
Yeah.
Punch. Yeah,
Yeah,
strength.
it's just
So
strength.
four. So five. Two successes.
Okay. She soaks one.
And he's not gonna drop any rage. He can't,
Okay.
anyways.
You get one for getting into combat again, right?
Hmm. Oh yeah, but he's not gonna do it right now.
Fair enough. Um, yeah, her turn. You're gonna laugh at her brawl dice. Like literally, you're gonna laugh at this. Uh, let's see. Ah, okay. Wow, I have one more than I thought. Huh. Oh wait, the
Nothing wrong
six
with that.
doesn't count. No, the six doesn't count because I always have a +1 on all my dex rolls if I'm on two legs. So I don't presume you're gonna dodge, but
No.
one bashing. Yeah.
I mean, if I can't suck that, there's a problem. And he does.
Yeah, no, I completely expected you to start that.
Yeah. Um, he's going to give her another punch.
Hmm.
Follow up with the left hand instead of the right this time.
She's gonna try to dodge this time.
All right. Six successes to hit.
Okay, but mm, no, she doesn't dodge any of them.
All right.
This could be the fastest match he's ever had against an Arun, which would make sense because I think you're the highest ranking Arun that she ever fought. But
Nope. He only got one success.
okay, and she sucks that one.
Yep.
And on her turn, the one bashing disappears, and she's gonna drop a rage so that she can still do an attack after this dodge.
All right. Oh, it's my turn again.
No,
Oh.
if we're going into rage actions now, did
Oh,
you
okay.
sp- did you
No, I
spend
didn't
rage?
spend.
No,
No, no, I didn't.
and I did. So yes, my turn. But she misses. Yep, now it's your turn. That was a
All right.
waste of rage.
He's gonna try to body slam her.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Mm, just one success. Do you want to dodge?
No.
All right. So just strength +2. 3.
Sucks too.
Your turn.
Um, yeah. I just do normal punches. The difficulty else will be too high. Oh, 2 successes. Yes. Yeah. 1 bashing.
Yep, he soaks
Yeah, no.
it.
I'm sorry if you don't soak that. No.
um, regular punch again. So 4.
14 hits?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, but fuck it. Bring it.
All
I'm
right.
gonna try to take it.
4 bashing.
Okay. She takes 2. Heals 1, so 2 in total. And only her strength. 2 successes, 2 bashing damage.
Yeah, he barely soaks it.
Fuck!
Well, yeah, not barely, but
I was gonna say no, that's not barely, but
um,
still.
he's gonna try to go for a haymaker this time, which ups
Uh,
the difficulty to 7.
she's gonna try and dodge that one.
All right, and no successes, so he whiffs.
Uh,
Your
okay,
turn.
my turn. 1 success. No damage. So she's basically just brushing off one of her bashing does heal. So far, she's still doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And then he's going to knee her. So I'm gonna count that as a kick. Uh, so it's a 7 difficulty, and probably misses. No, he got 1.
You said it was a 7 difficulty.
Yeah.
Why checking
Oh,
off the 8, the 5, I mean.
sorry. He got 2. No, just 1.
No, none.
None.
You said it's 7 difficulty. There is a 6, there is a 5, there's an 8, there's a 7. If it's 7 difficulty and you have 2 ones, then the 8 and the 7 are going to get checked. If it's
Oh,
7
that's right. That's right.
difficulty, the 6 doesn't count.
I'm tired. I'm tired. Sorry.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
Half a liter energy drink.
So yeah, he tries to like knee her.
But the
It
target is too
misses.
small.
Yeah.
She botches her attack roll. So she's on the ground. Just gonna say that. I mean,
All right. I
you want me
guess
to
since
roll
she's
damage on myself? You know what? Let's roll a fate
no,
die to see if she's actually stupid enough to hit herself.
you don't have to do
Uh,
that.
okay. Fine as well.
What's the penalty if you're on the ground? It's like -1 or 2.
I believe -2 to hit, but she is a smaller target. I don't know. Just take -2. It's cool.
All right. Yeah, he's gonna try to like stomp her.
Little midget, die, die.
5. Um. Okay.
Nice.
So 5. No, 6. Excuse me.
No. And since it is your turn, not hers yet in this round, she is at 7. So she is going to spend the willpower to keep fighting. Because
Okay.
fuck it. One last time. One last time. She can take him. And she'll spend her normal action getting up and then spend a rage action. Because this is clearly the end and he can see it and she can feel it and fuck it, but she's not going to give up. So in her rage action, she'll try one last time to actually land a punch. I'm doing something wrong. Apologies, I haven't died anymore. Well, the punch lands, and she botches the damage roll.
Oh no. Oh. Since she's up, she obviously
It's your
looks
turn.
determined. So, yeah, he's just gonna follow with a simple punch. What am I doing? Stop that. So just 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So 3.
Nope. I was hoping, I think 3. I could make that in my stamina roll. That would be epic.
Yeah.
But no. she she basically just like her knees give way and she just sort of after his punch falls flat on the ground, like face forward in the mud, the mug, whatever the fuck.
Mhm. Um. Yeah. He'll pick her up, and where he dropped the talons off, he'll pretty much just prop her up against the tree, and he doesn't have mother's touch, so. But he does have these uh shit guy's breath. So he'll pull out the one that was um for him, and he'll use it on her, and he'll spend a gnosis to do it. Um,
Damn.
I don't know what that means. I don't ever use these things.
I believe you either get 3 or 4 hit points back, so in either way she'll open her eyes after a little while. Blinks and it kind of starts to rub the mud off her face because ew.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
You're right.
Yes.
Good. You put up a pretty good fight there, Talate. You actually surprised me with that. Uh, really good job.
I didn't even scratch you.
Well, most of that's due to who my totem is.
You got me down faster than the other runes.
Well, that makes me feel a lot better. He kind of chuckles at that.
She'll slowly start crawling up. Probably uses the tree for support as all the bashing slowly starts to fade away and like the world stops spinning around. Do you
Yep,
know?
and she can see like the broken pieces of the gourd, and he'll actually collect them and put them in the bag.
She'll she looks at that and then she's like, hmm. And goes through her own pouch and pulls forth a new guy's breath. She'll hand it over to Eric.
He'll just hold up his hand. It's not needed. It's a latte. Keep it.
Yes, it is. It was a gift to your pack, not to me.
Yeah, but I can choose what to do with mine. I chose. It's no big
As
deal.
as can I.
Fair enough. You just use my logic against me. And
I'm a fast learner.
he'll he'll open the bag and hold it towards her.
She'll drop the replacement guy's breath in it. I wanted to make sure that you would understand who you would be taking along with you.
Well, there's no other way to make a statement than the way you did. So I hear you loud and clear. I see you.
Good. Thank you, Eric Raya.
Oh, thank you. Now I just need to find Olaf Fryer.
All right. I guess I need to find my sister and see if she's not getting into too much trouble.
Yeah, but one thing though, if I'm gonna be
Mm.
teaching your sister how to fight, if you want, you can accompany her. It'll be best if she fought you, considering that you both are both cubs. I can kind of show you both, and you guys can practice on each other after I give my initial lesson.
We can try.
It's up to you.
She might pull her punches. I don't know why, but
Well, you make her regret that decision. She's only hurting you by pulling the punch, and she's only opening herself up for problems, and you need to address that with her. We ain't got time to play around. You know, we have to show strength.
yes,
Pulling punches doesn't help anybody.
I will think on it.
And he'll stand and he'll hold his hand out to help her up if she wants to take it.
She looks at it and a little hesitant, like actually not just a little, extremely hesitant. Like you don't need to roll me any to see this. She'll extend her hand. Um, she is a little too obviously not trying to hide it. Like she would like to hide it, but or she would like to hide her hand, but then decides to not do it, and then it's almost like overly showing the webbings on her finger or in between her fingers.
Hmm.
But she'll take his hand and hoist herself up.
Yep. It's a good thing she's not too far from the ground, anyways. It's not much of a issue.
No.
All right. Are you sure you're good?
Yes.
Good. All right. And he takes a few steps back and he points at her, and I'll see you later after I talk to Raya, Olaf Raya.
Good luck.
Mm. And yeah, he kind of throws the bag of talons over his shoulder again and begins walking again in the direction that Decimates had pointed to for Olaf.
Hmm. And Platine will cross into the Umbra. And I guess that's the moment we will end scene. Thank you, player, for playing. Watchers for watching, and we will see you at another adventure in the Amazon.
Yep.
Bye.